Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play series from Masters of Orion. I am using 5X mod along with some other compatibility mods that we're going to go over here in just a second. Again, for those who don't know me from my Civilization or other game-related series on the YouTube channel or my streams here on Twitch, I'm Sarge. I love going out there playing a ton of different games, but I am mostly known for my work in the Civ 6 community. I'm going to go to mods here to show you guys what I am running with. The 5X Ultimate Balance mod. This is made by Spud Dastardly, and honestly, it's incredible. This, the unofficial code patch, compatibility mod that he made to work with that, and then the split tech tree. What? No, because you just had a snack sleeper. And as you can see in this, they put a lot of work in to make the game a lot like Masters of Orion II and improve the AI decision making, its coding. They've revamped, added technologies. The tech tree doesn't end at future tech anymore on any of the tech tree series, and I'll show you that in the game. There's so much more far past it if you can get to it. There's just so much more added to this game. What?
Can I get something to eat?
No, because you just had a snack. Like in the split tech tree add-on here, which you can see. Each tech tree is reclassified into one of the branches, primarily using Master of Orion II's tech tree as a guide. One of the biggest complaints about the core game for Masters of Orion was that the AI was too easy to beat. The tech tree was really crazy, and it's what you had to do for pathing to get certain technologies unlocked. It just didn't make much sense. And they went back and revamped pretty much the entire game. This is almost a new game. What?
Can I get my cucumber?
No. You just had a snack.
It was cucumber!
Okay. What? No. There's just so much done. It's different language packs if you're from different countries. The unofficial code patch is made by What and Soul. There are links in the Steam Workshop for all of this stuff. They're all linked together as well. When you find one, they have the links to all of each other's stuff. And it's just awesome. There's another YouTube series out there. You can find that link in the description for this as well, where they did a Let's Play with the 5X mod as well. Awesome. It was an incredibly well done. The mod's just incredible. Single player. I'm a huge fan of the Masters of Orion series. I played Masters of Orion II Battle at Antares when I was a kid. Absolutely loved it. 3 came out and it was a huge disappointment. So it was really grateful that they went back to the roots of this. Play a new game. What do we want to play out?
The harsh Ursa system is home to the Bulrathi, a ferocious warrior race committed to the preservation of nature. Fearless and brutal in combat, they rely on their strength to overcome opponents, while their heavily armored fleets withstand wave after wave of enemy attacks. Fiercely territorial, they are usually reluctant to strike the first blow, but they will go toe-to-toe with anyone who wanders into their domain. Their rich spiritual life revolves around the hag.
Let's see. Turn my mic volume down
That
so it won't
pushed
pick
the
up the kids
Bulrathi
as much.
into space as they sought to place the entire galaxy under their protection.
Definitely.
By any means necessary.
Let's see, we have the Bulrathi, the Akari, Darlock, humans, Placon, Urshan, Cylon, the tech people.
Under the
Anyone who played
supervision of the
Master of
controller
Orion
of
2
Mentar,
knows who
a
all of these
sprawling
races
network
are.
of Cylon communities
The Terran
comprise the
are
Quanta,
evil humans.
devoted to the unraveling of
I
the
don't
mysteries
have
of the
collector's
universe.
edition,
Each
and I
quantum
don't have the
investigates
DLCs
independently
yet
in
for
order
the
to
Illyrian
contribute to
Hole
the
and
knowledge of the
Trolarian.
whole. The Cylon are a peaceful race and only keep the blazing primal in their ways, the cold-blooded Sakra. Elusive and paranoid, the Darlok of Nazin both crave and despise identity. Their shape-shifting nature puts them at odds with themselves as often as with other races, since they neither trust nor can be trusted. They constantly scheme in the shadows, while their agents hide in plain sight, gathering information to serve the purposes of the Cabal. Scavengers by nature, they pull together elements from different sources and
Sure, let's play as the Darloks. Why not? Average difficulty goes all the way up to impossible. I haven't played on impossible yet. I did a very hard game. I finished up last night. Attacking the Antares is really hard in this. It's not as easy as everyone from the Master of Orion II days is going to remember. It's rough. I went in there and I got stomped. I was so grateful I saved. I'll give it a go on very hard. Let's see. Advanced settings. Yeah, we'll have all the victory types enabled. Yeah, they're a minor civilization, so any one of you who've ever played Civ 6, remember the city-states? It's just like that, except you influence them by making the bonuses you get only apply to planets within that system, because they take one of the planets, usually the best one, unfortunately, and you can invest into them by paying them stupid amounts of money to increase the level that you have with them, and the bonuses that you get for each of your planets go up that are in that system.
Deep in
It's
the
pretty
marshes
awesome.
of Nazin, the Darlok Cabal stirs. Secretive and paranoid shapeshifters, they live in a constant struggle for identity, both contemptuous and resentful of the definite and immutable sameness of others. It is this existential quandary that now pushes the Cabal to stretch their tendrils to other worlds, to look for a sense of true self in the skin and shape of each of the other races they will never be.
So we're playing as the Darloks, which means we're going to use spies. And we are going to love every minute of stealing everyone's technology. Set him to explore. Type gas giant system. I am connected to 2 other systems through these warp points here. For those of you that prefer travel wherever that's in range of your ships, if you remember that, there's another galaxy type you can choose that's specifically for that. This is a bit different from what I am used to in the old days, and kids. Secret governmental facilities. This is a unique building to the Darlok. Beneath the capital, completely undetectable. Underground research development annexes to produce genetically enhanced food products, advanced production equipment for the planet. So it's going to give me +3 food, +2 production, and +2 research for the planet. I am going to happily build that, and then I'm going to make 2 frigates to help me fight off pirates. And a civil transport, a population.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next.
Let's see here. Because I'm not the Cylons, I don't get everything that's listed in these texts. I am going to get...
Outstanding, Yossi.
I'm going to go for automated factories. Switch to turnover. Turns go over really fast early on, but late in the game, the AI has a lot of stuff it needs to move. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep my colony ship at home with my frigate. If this isn't connected to any of their systems, this is safe, except from Antares attacks, who will show up out of nowhere and let you know how much you suck because you're a lesser race to them. Nope, it has 2 connections. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that it's not a little pocket solar system. What did we find? Croy Prime, size is small, says 10 population maximum. Terran biome, which is really good for food. Low gravity, and it's poor in terms of minerals. Oh, that's wrong, sweetheart. That's wrong. Oh, you need a nap, sweetie. That's what you need. What? No. No, Maya, you woke up, you had breakfast. Cool. Waited a little bit. You had like 3 snacks. You're done for a while. You're done.
I just had breakfast.
And a snack. You're done. You have another snack a little later. 313. That's not too terrible.
What happened to the bottom of the tree?
Nothing happened to the bottom of the tree. The Christmas tree is still there.
What happened to the ornament?
Ooh. So there's an anomaly, which is a lot like Goody Huts, you see? In your scouts, if you have them on auto explore, they'll go right to them every time.
The anomaly turns out to be a derelict ship, floating eerily empty with no signs of its former crew. Your engineers report all systems are fully functional. Even if some crew members might refuse to board the ghost ship, it will make a great addition.
Please go.
Can you please give me more cereal?
No.
I'm hungry.
You can have more in a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna just keep handing you food until you get sick. Definitely want to get that planet. Send my extra. There we go. Ooh, horrible planet. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is the graphics turned down. I turned it down for the stream. I usually play on Ultra. Usually have the graphics turned all the way up. And even then, even with the graphics turned down for the stream, it's beautiful. Absolutely love it.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
Yes. Now, Colony Bay.
The examiners delve through the mysteries as we speak, kind.
So does you that remember Master of Orion II, right? These are the tech trees that we used to have: construction, power, chemistry, computers, biology, and physics. And then, once you get high enough to have sociology and fields for like your shields and stuff like that, those come in. It's all 8 trees, just like you'd remember from the old game. But you start. There's 4. Oh, there's something here. Oh god, it's a pirate.
GNN, Galactic News Network.
In its aimless roaming through the galaxy, the Bolrathi Empire has stumbled upon a heap of ruins of mysterious origin. Reports of bone-related skull-bashing incidents remain unconfirmed.
If you pay attention to the scroll on the bottom during the news, they make a lot of references. It's honestly pretty funny. Might be safer to go over here. Seraphim, honey, please. Might be safer to send it here. It's a better plan anyway. Let's see. 3 turns. 1. No, I don't want to risk it. Oh, 14 turns off. Colonize the planet. I'll see if I can buy the ships out. They're starving. Your colonies can't starve to death. Oh man, next turn. Next turn I can do it. Huh, this all wraps together. Bye. Poor scout. I auto-resolved it because it's a scout with no weapons against a frigate. It's not going to be exciting to watch. I'll definitely put it into the cinematic views and stuff for the space combat, but it's pretty cool. There we go. I think it's going to be a turn too late. Yeah, it's going to be too late. Maybe. Let's see. Cinematic combat's pretty cool in this game. Come on. Here we go. This little bit. Huh. You get to the bigger starship battles, it's really exciting. You got like 15, 20 ships, sometimes even more. The Antares space battles. Oh, I know. Defeat.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
Galactic neighbors should take heed, as the Silicoid Crag has taken over another planet.
It's a race to the top for sentient beings across the galaxy.
Get an automated factory out. Back. He has no health left, he's just gonna die. Blueprints. Edit. Run out of bomb. There we go. Save. And the reason for that is that when you raid pirate bases, whether they're on asteroids or planets, if you don't have bombs, you can't destroy them. When you destroy them, it's like getting rid of barbarian huts and civ. You get some goodies for it. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's a population for your nearest colony. There's a lot of good to be had. Definitely worth it. Leader. I'm gonna pass for now. Kind of tight on money at the moment. I could raise my taxes, but that makes people pretty angry. And they go on strike, which is weird. I need to get this planet off as quickly as I can. This I'm gonna unload to give this pop too. Trying to get them to grow. Ooh, met someone.
Pleased to meet you. This is the controller of the Cylon Quanta. I am certain we have much to learn from each other.
Cylon. Oh, we're gonna be stealing from them for the entire game. That's a good plan too. Automated factory will help Orion. Darn, they survived the bombing. I don't have a lot of bombs, they have one bomb on each frigate. Space factories can put improvements on things like asteroids, gas giants. They can put things in the warp points to block them. It's pretty dynamic gameplay with what you can do. Definitely interesting. I'm a huge fan of the game. I'm gonna bomb them. Bomb the planet. Silent. Keep surviving. We'll get them eventually. I usually have 3 frigates, but I took a risk planting that colony and I lost my 3rd frigate for it. Because my other 2 didn't make it in time. There we go, got it.
The destruction of the pirate base has left several buildings standing. One in particular seems overly reinforced. Your troops blow down its door to find the hoarded treasure of the ragged band of thieves, you just defeated. You add it to your treasury, vowing to reward the families of those lost in the fight.
Yeah. No, we're using it to improve our production. Thank you, pirates. That automated factory will help things a lot here. From here, we're gonna make another frigate. Actually, how long will it take me to space back? 13 turns. That's too long. That'll improve that. There. You're gonna guard. When you have military ships guarding port points, other race of ships can't go by unless you have open borders or a alliance with them. So I'm going to block the Cylon player from scouting my area out. Knowledge is power.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
So fusion drive is really good early on. If you remember from the older days, you had to have it just to see systems that were starting. But the big thing for this is the colony base. The colony ship on its own will deploy this with when you settle a colony once you research this. And it just helps kickstart things. It has +1 food and production, and it's just really handy. Upgrade all blueprints. I'll be manually tweaking my blueprints later on in the game, like I did when I put a bomb on the frigate.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next.
Cruisers. Spy center. I need to get... Yeah.
Outstanding, your
Actually,
secret.
no. I need to get the file. I need to hydro... English. So hard. I need to get hydroponic farms researched. They'll be able to make planets that either can't farm food or just really struggle to farm food effectively. It'll be easier because it'll provide some food. Alright. This way. Ah, my home planet crew. Yay! So, we're going to try and control these 6 systems here. Yes, I did just have to cover all that. Because this and this and this, Crow, Tatrix, and Fulton are the only ones with an exit out. That's three ways to defend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. I can't count. It's hard math. But it's easier. It'll let me expand in different directions later on, and defending won't be too difficult. Next turn, colony ships up. I'm going right for this. I'm tempted to come down here though and lock this off, so another race can't come in here. That's a good plan too. This one though is really good. Do I want to block? This frigate is going to replace this one. I'll lock the system off with military ships. And if I lock this down, I can back settle, so to speak, all these other systems and planets. That's what I'm going to do. definitely gonna need to make a space factory here. Wow, it just makes it so much faster. After this frigate, you're gonna make a colony base. Let's see quantity too. Build them separately so they can get moving out and started working on what they need to. Oh wow. I might have pinned the Cylon in. Maybe. We'll see. We don't know if they can go from Antarctica. But if they're pinned to these 3 systems because of what I've done, then I'm going to have some pretty easy pickings. And honestly, I might just keep them around just to spy and steal all the technologies.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
I wanted to do sociology.
Our secret safe hindmost.
What do you have? Research labs, just gotta build. What are you barking at? Digit, stop. For anyone of you who watch Secret Life of Pets with your kids, or just enjoy it. Yes, I do have a small white doggy Digit. What are you barking at? You're literally standing there barking at nothing. I love my dog, she's so weird though. We're gonna lock this planet down. And we're gonna send the first of the space factories right here to put a military outpost here that will block this from any race trying to come through. So they can't try to steal these planets or backdoor me or anything like that. And I'm just gonna establish my borders. And by doing that, I'm pretty much going to be pumping colony ships out of my home planet here along with the civil transports so that I can get these colonies set up with Pop 2. It really makes a huge difference in your colonies starting out when you do it that way. It's completely worth it. Unless you are absolutely swimming in credits, in which case you can afford to just buy like the hydroponic farm, the automated factory for your settlements. Good too. Not upgraded yet. That'll change. So you can upgrade your ships if they're on a planet or a military outpost you control. And it's a lot different from the old refit system. I'm going to lock that down there. And this one is going to go build a military outpost right here to lock that down. Yeah, see the Silence have a military outpost right here. And now, because of that, my scout can't get through. Oh, they have another system here. So I may not have the Cylon boxed as I previously thought. Something going on here. What pirates thought about. Guard. You notice it says guard / block. Right? Guard block. Set him down there early to block that off.
I strive not to let my emotions hinder our progress. Sometimes it is no easy task.
I will accept your embassy.
An affable decision, outsider.
The Cylon are really scary late game because it's pretty soon here as I'm researching text, I'm gonna have to make a choice for one of the things listed. Like I'll get maybe one or two things, and then I have to choose between like one of the others, and I only get that one. Whereas the Cylon, because they're a creative race, it's one of their racial traits, they get everything in the tech, every time. So the later the game goes, the scarier they get, because they're simply going to out-tech everybody. Let's see, I'm at Z Prime, I'm going to make another colony ship and a civil transport. So, hydroponic farming, great for growing my population. Here to this gas giant, and I can build a gas harvester, which is going to generate 10 credits a turn.
Emperor Slaw of the Yar Sin greets you as soon as you approach the planet. He seems friendly, if a bit overeager to get on your good graces. You suspect his rough appearance belies a shrewd individual, head of a proud civilization that is yet to master space travel.
This is what I was talking about. Minor civic, just like the city-states. So, the political status. If you haven't played any of the older Masters of Orion games, there's something that gets formed later in the game called a Galactic Council. And one of the victory conditions that you could go for is being voted as head of the council, which means the other races, they vote. If you have 2/3 majority, you win the game because you've been voted as the ruler of the galaxy. That does happen. The political status of these, if you have heavy influence on these little colonies here, these minor civs, they'll vote for you because they get to cast votes too. But the big thing here, what?
Do you have my phone?
Yes, I do have your phone. Would you like it back?
Yes, I would.
You can thank the youngin. No, I did not charge it. But these are traders, so they're the equivalent of a commercial city-state. And this race will provide the protecting race with 5 credits per turn to all colonies in the system. And that's at level 1, so there are 2 planets here. Oh my god, that's an amazing planet. So each of these would generate an additional 5 credits. And as you invest in them, that number goes up. So you could have each of these planets generating an additional 35 credits per turn each. So that system's worth a lot. It's really way out of the way, though. I'm trying to take it, really be pushing my luck.
There's one can, Maya, and it's Terrapin.
Yikes, here, I'll plug your phone up.
I'm at 2%.
So,
Stop!
why did you guys wait for Mom to wake up?
This is how they got me up. Stop!
What?
What, Maya?
I've been letting her
Something
eat
to
all
what?
night. No, she cannot.
Your dad said no. Terrapin, let go of my leg.
Okay.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
So I laser weapon
Why
rods.
is the puppy kid over here? These can't be. Where's the flea medicine? Have you given it to her?
No.
You need to give her that quick though.
Choose what mystery the examiners will.
Ready for sociology, I want to be spies. Oh, nice.
No, Maya, I can't even see 2 feet in front of my face right now. Maya! All of my ornaments are gone.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
Population has boomed on a dark lock colony world.
Oh, erase.
You destroyed my charger.
I see that.
I need a new charger. We'll do that.
That happens.
Can I have the thing? I don't want to grab it because it's all wrapped up in everything else. It's not charging. Oh no.
What?
Not charging.
I heard you the first time. I'm not deaf.
Well, when I say
God.
something's wrong with either my phone or this charger.
It was charging my phone just a second.
And something's wrong with my phone. Seriously wrong with my phone.
then. Yeah. I have to make more scouts later.
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with rare minerals floating unguarded in open space. You tell yourself some smuggler on the run must have jettisoned their cargo. Nobody is around to claim it, so you add it to your treasury without a second thought.
Yeah, a bad guy must have done that. Okay. Once I lock down my borders, I can really focus on take control.
Telling me moisture in my pores.
Sarah,
My freaking port got wet.
I don't know how. She brought the phone right out of the room. Ships just nearly casually crashing into each other. Wow.
Welcome to JNN, Galactic News Network.
The silicoid crag has grown in strength, spanning even more planets and showing no signs of stopping.
Silicoid have the most systems right now. The most planets, rather. 5 planets.
And now, the news.
The birth rate has returned to normal on the Darlock colony world.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
Spy center. Go down my cabin. That comes. This odds. This one shield comes. This one.
Our secret safe.
Go to our home world here. 7 turns to make. Spy center. I'm gonna add that to the queue. And then a colony ship. Can I just buy this out? I want to accelerate the growth of my capital, my home world here, because its sole purpose is spitting out colony ships right now. But I want to have my empire unique buildings, so you only have one in your entire empire there, because it will always be the safest planet. Now that that's done, the espionage, the training, you only train 1 at a time, and they gain experience by sitting around doing counter espionage or through doing missions. The Darlock, for those of you that did play the older games, will remember that they are the spy masters. They are the best in the game of spying, always have been, always will be. Automated factory, hydroponic farm. I should just get a starbase up, to be honest. We'll get to that. You are right there.
What?
That one's gone.
Thank you.
So
No. You had one yesterday.
A space factor. It's there. So I'm going to consolidate my fleet over here. That military outpost will hold off pirates pretty much ever. They want that for morale purposes. I want this to grow my colony. So having a good population is important. Next one. Just gonna sit back, lock everything down, build tall, while I continue to build wide within my systems that I've secured. I'm gonna have these 6 systems here. This one only has one planet. Z only has one planet. That's it. What?
So I was thinking, put an ABC mouse on her and her.
Yeah, she loves doing stuff
I
like
think
that.
that she told me had it from the beginning of the year. Can't remember how.
Well, Maya's come a long way. She reads on her own now.
I know, I'm very proud of her.
She's come a long way since before the surgery. She was dead.
I know.
There we go. Beautiful.
We just had so many problems with
Went
her.
from never being done to being done in 13 turns. Just still horrible. It's better than nothing.
Well, you're one of the reasons why she ended up so baby.
And so
What
we
else
have a
could you
hired
do?
fleet there. If I hover over them and selecting a fleet, I can see the strength. It is a cruiser. It's 2.9. But that's okay because my outpost is 1451. That's another thing that was done in the 5x balance mod, is defensive structures like the star bases, the outposts, they were made stronger because in the original game, I could take a really small fleet of ships, like 4 or 5 ships, and you could do it just like you used to do with like the older games, where you just make missile ships, and you could just level everything with only a couple ships. The star bases, the missile bases, that was worthless. They did absolutely nothing to help you. But in this mod, they are very impactful, and you have to really think before you go to hit somebody. Unless you're Cylon, you're just going to have Tucker. Mutatrix Prime, I want a research lab, a marine barracks, and a revenue service, because I want to make money. The Empire here. My tax rate is 3 billion credits per population unit. This column is for people on strike. If you raise the rate, people go on strike. They get really freaking angry.
Do they still stop production when they're on strike?
Yes, they do. Well, that population that's mad at you doesn't do jack. They just sit there with holding up a little sign with an X on it. It's kind of funny. Fleet needs orders. You are going to build a military outpost here. But and then you can insurgents from this network. You can branch there later. I would like to branch north, this way towards Yarsak, and then swing left. So eventually my goal is I'm going to try and control this entire quadrant. Eventually, that's long term. I want to keep the Cylon around because, again, I want to spy on them for all the technologies. Choose peace.
One more veil is drawn from the truth hindmost.
So now I have nuclear missile mods. It's actually pretty important. Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Hey, who's doing on something?
The dog. Oh,
My dog? No, this is not my dog. Oh, you can't do that. I don't know if they're supposed to be.
the more you know, I guess. Let's get plasma
Outstanding.
Forgot. Build a military outpost here. 5 turns colony ship. These are building nice and tall.
Here.
1, 2, 3. I guess I could settle on these. 4, 5, 6.
You have a headache? Oh, okay.
As you unlock more improvements through the biology tree, the low farming rate on planets becomes negligible, especially when you can start terraforming. Terraforming is a lot of production though, and it becomes more and more production heavy. I'm actually gonna go hunt down that pirate base. Three, 6. Oh, are you on strike? You guys don't have a barracks, that's why you're on strike. Seven bucks. Once these finish up, I'm gonna put the little money generators on these gas giants. New spy was recruited. We're gonna let them sit and counter espionage to gain levels. My spies do gain experience more frequently because I'm often using and spying on people. Yeah, this guy is gonna get messed up. Next turn, the colony should like that. It's gonna be great for us. Finally get that juicy land down here. That's gonna go fast. My daughter fell asleep on my hand. Thank God I do not need. This isn't like an RTS or something.
Guys, I cannot hear.
Guys, be quiet. It's hard being in 2.5 here. Child mode on my phone. Thanks practicing your ABCs. Next turn, please. We're gonna sit back. We're just gonna rake in money and build up our research points. Get our spies really high up there. We're just gonna spy on the sun.
Secrets from the
This is what I talk about. I have to choose one of these. I'm gonna choose plasma shields because they're much more impactful.
One.
And I'm probably not going to go for the last 3 shields for a long time. Oh, I took the bomb on. So I'm gonna have to make bomb catches.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next.
They're reminding us that Sarah was behind on a vaccine.
Oh, we already know about that.
They send you a letter and they call you.
It's like the VA.
Well, with the whooping cough and all the other childhood diseases running rampant in freaking Arkansas, they're tired of seeing them. They want people to go get their children back.
You know, we have all those anti-vaxxers out there.
Oh my God, they're all over here. All over. Mom and Dad made sure you had your shots.
Back on the
Yep, sometimes you gotta get them on your birthdays. I think you're done until you're 12, sis.
I'm sure if we ask Marissa, we'll give her a shot. Yeah.
Although I think it would be moot point at this point. Pretty sure people are
The destruction of the pirate base has left several buildings standing. One in particular seems overly reinforced.
Look at all of that money I made on the pirate raid. Completely worthwhile. So our empire here, it was building a lot of barracks stuff. That's not. See outfits needing. And from this, the slow pod starts. Enemy spy discovered. Capture him.
Yep.
Send you guys on. Oh. Separated it? Huh? No, I wanted you guys to like go together birds of a feather. I'll just send them to hunt down pirates.
Welcome to GNN.
Hey, all three are
Tempers flare across the Bolrathi Empire after the latest appropriation of funds to build a new shiny structure on top of an old toppled structure.
Maybe.
Next turn. Next. Things are going pretty well. They're all here. Colonizers. Beautiful swamp plant. This is the slow part of the game, but we'll pick back up once I get ready to go to war. Okay, so I'm gonna send you guys. Be sure. Bleeding arms. No more gas trains. No more asteroid belts to worry about. You can sit here. I guess I can do it. Have them sleep until I need them again. This'll fire up fleet detector. Okay, so they're in that asteroid belt. That's where my fleet's gonna go. You were gonna go here. You guys are gonna just nap. Okay. This much money going. Again, my capital is the one that's just going to kick out counting ships for a long time. While the rest of my colony is very tall. I am pooling money a bit here, and the reason being is that as I unlock technologies, I'm going to upgrade my ships. And that costs,
Welcome
it's cheap early, but it gets very
GNA.
expensive.
The silicoid crag has grown in strength, spanning even more planets and showing no signs
Study
of
finds
stopping.
red fungus diet may lower risk of death by starvation. There you go. Thank you so much. We needed that in our lives. Remember, guys, if you eat, you won't starve to death. Mind blowing. Oh, goodness. I might go a little bit here.
My two things are here in town.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do me a good job of me shoes.
Hey, to each their own, right? Edit. Still need a bomb on this. Bomb on. Upgrade. Let's see. 145. Next turn. And we're just gonna keep exploring. Hunting down pirates, getting those good cuts. As you can see, the Cylon have expanded this way. I imagine we're eventually going to go more because I have them pinned. At least I believe I have them pinned. I hope I do because, well, if he's pinned, he can't get too out of control. It does mean that I'm going to fleet here. Pretty much the rest of the game after I clean up these pirates and assassinate them. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because I want to go kill them later anyway.
Mommy, my name is Mama.
Just keep training spies, making very liberal use of them after I get them some levels. And they are going to help me
Welcome.
catch enemy spies.
Galactic News Network.
The Klakon Hive have doubled down on their newfound interest in antiques and have begun construction of the second research facility on an ancient ruin site.
Silicoid stoners rejoice. The government legalizes a nebula powder. Silicoid are rock people, if you don't know. Their entire race. So. I can actually buy a colony ship out right now. It's pretty darn awesome to be able to sell it. I don't want to in case I need to do some emergency militarizing, so I can rush production on ships. If Cylon wants to board me, I'll just have them go. Look at that, I captured another Cylon spy. So screw you, Cylons. Here my Marine barracks for morale. Get a research lab. And get a revenue space so we can make money. This is a Bolrathi, I believe it's red. So they are to my would-be east. Couple more turns and they're going to scoot on through. Yeah, when I upgraded them, I upgraded their engines as well to the latest design, which sped this up drastically. Now this ship, where do we want to send this ship? I think I want to put it in the system.
Here we go, Mom.
3.
What is dragging?
Maybe it's not overly terrible. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4.
Okay.
Rare heavy metal. Send it there. Just scoot it all along. They're making a comic ship.
One more veil is drawn from the
I
truth
got all of these.
most.
It's awesome. Update.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next.
So our economic and scientific advisors the data center and the prospecting, and our social advisor.
The Cabal's welfare office endorsed outstanding your secrecy.
I want to get the fungal farms because I can make these on planets like Barren, Desert, things like that, and I'm going to be settling planets that are actually barrens. In fact, I'm pretty sure this one is. What barren? I have several barren planets, and that'll help me grow food on these planets. So I can turn them from being pretty much worthless to something useful. Full Prime has grown and research lab. Finished. Excellent. So my science is going up. 31.25%. Hey Maya, stop yelling. Seraphim's
And
asleep.
now, the news.
Don't be on top of that with the heart.
Horror strikes the galaxy once again as a colossal amoeba raises its ugly head.
Or tentacles, or whatever the twisted designs of evolution have bestowed upon it. Be on the lookout for this cosmic threat. You have been informed. And now, the state of the galaxy. Current ranking of space fleet strengths.
Whoa. I will hire you. We're going to assign you does morale, production, and credits. We'll put them on Zoom for now. We can move them later. I would like neutron collider. That would be some production. Then I'm going to make a colony ship and some transport. That time for the neutron collider and building the colony ship will give me a lot more time to build my population, which is going to in turn create more production from the larger populace, so that I can grow faster and make more things quicker, and the neutron collider itself will increase my production. Pretty sure I saw him come out of here. Gosh. Oh,
The destruction of the pirate base has
money. I'd really like to see some population instead. I guess beggars can't be choosers. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna make this actually. We're gonna make a colony ship. So transport here at Croy. I'm just gonna take 15. We're gonna buy you out, and we're going to buy you out. Now there is something you can get with the other races as a diplomatic negative. That's from expanding too quickly, but don't care. I need to expand to keep up, and I'm not going to be relying on diplomacy because I'm simply going to use spies to steal what is or is not nailed to the floor. Alright, so 3, 3, 3, 2. What are you? I'm going to send you there. We're going to colonize this planet. Hydroponic farm, automated factory. Once the civil transport gets there, that will greatly improve that situation. 1, 2, 4. Low gravity. Oh, normal gravity it is. Penalties for my race. Automated factory, hydroponic farm. Go from there. One of the biggest things that I dislike about this game is the lack of freighter fleets. Because early on in the game you used to be able to make freighter fleets, and it would send your excess food to colonies that didn't have enough food. Level 2. Infiltrate Empire, select, Cylon, start. Once my spies hit at least level 2, I'll send them on. And if they
One
get
more veil
caught,
is drawn
not
from the
killed,
truth hindmost.
I'm going to just negotiate a trade, just trade their spies back to mine, because my spies are going to be a lot better. Sir. Go ahead and make it.
Our secret.
I gotta upgrade. Can't afford to upgrade, it's so expensive. Next turn. I'm just trying to rapidly expand into my planets. Systems. I'm doing that on purpose. Because the sooner I'm done building wide here, the sooner everything builds tall and I can focus on it. With that fleet, I can go subjugate my neighbor, the Cylon. I am going to buy this farm as needed. And I'm going to throw a fungal farm in there after the automated factory. We are going to be doing the same thing here. Let's choose some production here. These finished up what we needed them to. I'm going to go ahead and take the time to make a star base. Each of these, because they need time to build up their population because they both grow their own too. Well, Croy's on 4, it's not low, but I do need the command points. Even things like colony ships take command points, even if it's only temporary. You can use them to set up colonies. If you go over your maximum, like for now, right now at this moment, my max is 15. If I go over that, I have to pay out the butt. You know, all jokes intended there, but it's super expensive if you go over. And it can become really problematic.
Welcome to GNN.
Confusion sweeps across the galaxy as reports of Antares sightings have now been
Honey.
confirmed by
Yeah.
independent
Human
survivors.
pop music found on
It
isolated
seems
planet.
that the
All samples
vicious and
destroyed immediately.
ill-tempered old race has managed to escape from their ancestral prison in an unknown pocket dimension and are expected to continue to terrorize the galaxy in the foreseeable future.
We'll update this information as hostilities escalate from these initial skirmishes to what we can only assume will be an all-out invasion resulting in the extinction of all other sentient life in the galaxy.
Stay tuned for more news.
So the Antarans hate everybody. They always have, and they always will. They're just not pleasant people. The Orions trapped them in a pocket dimension prison. And that is why when you go to the Orion system, in all of the games, it's guarded by something called the Guardian. One more down, what that is. But I got an achievement, yay! And you go to it.
You need the key to the car. You know they are.
I do not have the keys. Should be on the hook.
Yeah.
So when you go there, it's guarded by something called
So
the
that's no
Guardian.
problem, huh? You're tired.
Yeah, you actually tired. And when you go there, the Guardian is a very, very strong ship. It's like a living space monster, give or take. And it's humongous in this game.
I really need all the T3 clothes washed by tomorrow.
By
Or at least
tomorrow?
something
Yeah, I can do that.
for her to wear.
Yeah. And when you destroy the Guardian, if you're the first person to the Orion system and you destroy the Guardian, you get a whole bunch of really sweet tech. Pretty much what the Antarans have been using the entire game to attack you. I could get a better that'll help with my scouting here in the game. Let's see here. Freedom grad
One
chemistry,
more vein.
3 turns. My science is picking up. Espionage. He should be level 2 next turn. But you get stuff like the death ray, the black hole generator, and stuff like that. Kill the Guardian.
GNN, Galactic News Network.
An Antaran raiding party was spotted in the galaxy today, moving towards Cylon-controlled space.
And before you could attack the Antarans, if you research the dimensional portal tech. But in this game, in some of the asteroid belts, you can find Antaran ruins, and you build a research lab on the asteroid, and you have to defend it while you research the tech. And if you go to the path to victory for the Antarans, you need 400 points of research to unlock the pocket dimension portal. And then once you build it, it's actually really cool because it puts the portal where your star is in the galaxy that you build it in. And going to attack them is just so horrible. It took me a long time to actually beat them at Antares. Their fleet is just so strong. Mission successful. Select destination, so waiting orders. Steal Steals a random technology. Risk low. By all means, please do. So I'm going to be stealing text from Cylon forever. Where are the missiles? I'm going to get the missiles. Yes, please. Hooray.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next. Outstanding, your...
I'm going to neglect ground combat in this playthrough. How strong is this pirate fleet? Whoa. Great all. Next turn. As soon as they hit level 2, I just throw this on. The higher level your spies, the better they do. It's pretty common sense thought. I hit my filling around. This is going to be a massacre. There's my outpost. Oh yeah, do an overview this time. This is a shout out. It died to the missile barrage from the outpost. Arculate missiles, they are amazing. Colony ship produced. I like it. Three. There. I do have some pollution on the capital. It's not a process or anything like that. So back guard. So the Cylon are already here. That's the problem. So they might box. I didn't know this was connected. Oh well, it happens. Atmospheric maneuver is going to be added. The server should probably be added. Choose production. Let's get a neutron collider and start it. So I want to build this one super tall because it's a beautiful biome. It's a really large planet. And it has good, it hits abundant. It's definitely not bad at all. I need to make some scouts. So I make that over a movie. Capture the scout. Send him over there. Scout. 5 5 of them in 8 turns. Absolutely. It's like 5 clicking them free. And we'll just send them on autos. I might actually put them on a body. 6 turns. Yeah, I'll have star bases up in the front with 3 so we can cap. Forward. Hit 3. I'm surprised he's actually called that too, but hey, I'm judging, just judging.
Welcome to GNN.
Wow, 13.
Galactic neighbors should take heed, as the Silicoid Crag has taken over another planet.
It's a race to the top for sentient beings across the galaxy.
Silicoid have crazy good production. Factory and farms. Unload. Go. That'll be okay. Sarge can handle it. Combat. I would like the battle streak.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next. Our secret.
Sociology.
Arriving at the anomaly.
Money. I can see them, but they can't see me. I acquired the solar key. Successfully. Hold on. The spy needs orders. Nope. Training spies, please. Spies do have an upkeep cost of their own. But it's okay. It's very, very, very much. Alright, gotta be coming up. I want to go after them, but you'll mess them up. Fleet is fleet. Caps at 25 minutes. Beautiful. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4 colony ships. 1. 2. If I was over here, it's not.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current number of colonies.
Darn. 13, 11, and 10 for the top three. Let's bomb them out.
The destruction of the pirate base.
Money. Not gonna. Next turn, grab that stuff. Those two goody huts. Anomaly. Yeah. So we're both on mid-dollar for plans. Over there, so we're gonna boost the production.
We go unseen.
Oh, I know it.
Arriving at the anomaly.
Money.
The anomaly turns out to be
Destroyer, a free ship. That's been untapped. Oh, he died. This is okay. Some things never change.
You'll find advice given freely is much preferable to a harsh lesson.
No thanks.
That is regrettable.
Discovered and
This
killed.
is GNN, Galactic News Network.
The Silicoid Bag battle against the Bolrothy Empire for control of the galaxy.
Okay, so they killed my spies. Kill. I'm gonna kill all their agents. You. We need to get ready for 4. So that's number 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all gonna go out and explore. Guard. Next turn. I gotta make bank off of these wolves. It's gonna be hard to take this. They're wrong. Finish colonizing, really. I'm just gonna get ready for war. Fighting the Cylons really hard. And that's because the longer it takes, the more techs they're gonna get. It's just gonna get really bad. Oh, come here, Sarah. My big girl. Oh, man. Miss the days when she was tiny. Get these set up quickly. So that one's set up. There's no one set this leader.
Maya.
System. It's going to be a high output system. Well, planets, so I want the leader with the production bonus there. Stole soil enrichment. It's possible. Espionage.
Hang on. Oh, so they've chewed this so bad it won't stay in their mouth.
Bologna and mozzarella. Is there any mozzarella?
There is.
Continue to steal things.
Yeah, mozzarella.
So we're on the virtual one. I'm going to be making a lot of warships soon. And I'm probably, instead of fighting here, I'm probably going to go up here. Try to cut off his economy. That's what I really need to find out. Colony ship complete. I'm going to colonize this one first. These being I believe are coming here.
I won't get down from her now.
No. Turns. 2 turns on my last colony ship.
Outstanding.
Colony center to help. Increase populations fast. Neutron collider. Atmospheric. Solar kill. Colonial revenue source. I need to get a fleet to see if this can connect to Antares. If it can't, these are cut off. I need to snatch those away. So they're cut off. Can't defend them. And I definitely take full advantage of that. Because they were pretty much free at that point. What? Yuck, what? What's
And
wrong?
someone split in the freaking Gilbert left the floor.
Nice.
I was just there from the Gilbert pack and everything.
Wasn't her fault. She's tired. Pirates are anomaly. What's the anomaly?
Arriving at the anomaly.
Anomaly. The best anomaly. Hopefully. Destroy the sky. Kill him. Yeah, failed. I actually stand a pretty good chance against that. Okay. This planet now? I'm gonna keep attempting to spy on the Scion. Once my star base is all gonna level up. It's gonna be a big fleet.
The Sakra Brood battle against the Flacon Hive for control of the galaxy.
That's rough. Morale production. Production and morale. Sure, I'll hire you. I'm gonna assign you to. Some good bonuses building. I can take that system out right from under him. That would be enough for me to do it. Same here. Oh, see. He's got an outpost there. Why this turn this into scout? Oh well, it's fine. Scouts are pretty cheap. I'm gonna want to free up the mission failed. That's no good. Dark Marsh transfer. It's too much right now. So for now, we're soil keeps only all of the reserves. We're gonna build our capital all now, since we've been neglecting it pretty heavily for the sake of getting all of these planets colonized as quick as we could. Go. Frosted aspect there. Solar kill. Process. Interesting. Sakra.
You are now before the hierarch of the Sakra Brood. Threaten not my progeny, and you and yours may live on.
Sakra's pretty easy.
Welcome to GNN.
Long-range scanners have detected a gigantic space monster lurking in a previously unexplored sector of space.
I'm gonna let my spies get up to level 3 or something. Silent because they probably have telepathic training, which is making it very hard for spies. I don't know why everyone keeps killing scouts all the way through, and it really doesn't bother me that much. For scouts. 36, 136. What am I on first? 12, yeah, so I'm behind the tech game, which is pretty much a guarantee. And it does connect to, you see the strange ships. 1968. I think that's a mystery cruiser. I have my own little locked off region, so when I go to war at the side, it should be relatively contained in terms of outside influence. We got Green Barracks from morale and Starbase. I like having balanced focuses. Choose production. I need to get a Starbase. Research lab, tax, revenue service, money. You want to keep my fleet upgraded. Otherwise, I really will understand the chance of this silent over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, revolution.
This is GNN, Galactic News Network.
Horror strikes the galaxy once again as a colossal space dragon raises its ugly head.
Or tentacles, or whatever the twisted designs of evolution have bestowed upon it. Be on the lookout for this cosmic threat. You have been informed.
Horror strikes the galaxy once again as a colossal space eel raises its ugly head.
Or tentacles, or whatever the twisted designs of evolution have bestowed upon it. Be on the lookout for this cosmic threat. You have been informed.
Jeez.
It's supposed to be that way, Mom.
So you found a bunch of stuff. You almost having some pollution. This soil enrichment. I'll go ahead and put the atmosphere just in case.
Hi.
A lot of Explorer runs right through it. The colony ship arrived. Oh, good. Alright. Scout's dead. That's okay.
Hi, stop.
No. Growth and growth related. Oh. Yes. Looking forward to that. Need to get telepathic training. Spies.
What is it you seek here?
Oh, let's negotiate.
We're listening.
Oh, share my charts.
Never.
You want?
Now this is a fair deal.
Oh. I don't want your charts. Daddy.
Fine.
I like it.
We're listening.
But a trading. And I look at you. I don't know who you used to.
Never. Now this is a fair deal. We says no.
Okay, I'm out of here.
You make yourself scarce now.
I don't really like this, Professor. What are these guys? Oh, I'll let this start. Sword. So I don't want to make sure it's here. Glasses. Just gonna focus on building the hall here. All the opportunities available to us. Wow, 449. Those ships are getting big. Look at this. Turns. Tech trade. He wants something for spies. So he's going to be able to defend this. I might as well just defend this. Turn this best up. Next turn, knowledge is done. I'm making money off of all these revenue services that I've purchased. That'll be defended by my outpost there, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I'd rather not have to
One moving.
first. Factory. Telepathic training. But I do need to get battle pods. One of the most important combat techs we can get. If not the most, it puts extra space on the ships. There's completed research. Oh, my colonies grow faster. It sucks not being able to do both. I was really hoping I'd get that chance. But it just wasn't. Yeah, I guess.
Maya.
He has a missile base now. That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
You only have
Really
what?
low chances I won't survive attacking.
Okay.
That's insane. Espionage.
Is it 11?
I've got to get text off of this guy.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
The Cylon fleet has made a last-ditch defense against the latest Antares raid. This comes as a surprise after the calamitous defeat suffered earlier by the Cylon Quanta.
So they managed to hold their own against the Antares one of their planets.
And now, the news.
And now, the state of the galaxy. The census rankings of Empire populations.
That's not a surprise. Shock rapid population growth. Start with these ships. Get more coordinated. Start building out those. It's going to be really hard to punch them.
Dad, can I get yogurt? I had lunch for a minute.
Nothing else like that.
This up. This up. This. Excuse me. Kill him. Kill all the spells.
Mom, this is
Planet. Toxic.
it actually shows the
Hey, honey. Can you lay her down?
No, but I can hardly lay her on me.
She is out.
When there's a pleasure in our bench, she'll wake up.
Go. Oh. Sleepy baby, bro. Bye. Probably gonna have to do some potion. Yeah, I'm full of food. Get the pollution and clean that up. Just gonna get a big old fleet together.
Oh, yeah, honey.
Get it upgraded and just gonna start smacking him on. Oh boy. So -9 pollution. So it'll recover. Now it'll recover. Get all these ships together.
Maya. Okay. I love you too.
Oh.
No, Maya, honey. My screen.
The process works, so that'll be okay.
Arriving at the anomaly.
Money amount. That's what I like to see. Good job. Good job. Good job, spies.
Yes, Maya.
Awesome. Colonies are growing.
Welcome to GNN.
A new pile of ancient detritus has been uncovered by the Silicoid Crag, casting early galactic housekeeping in a very unfavorable light.
Awesome. Everything is getting all set up, built up. Just gonna pull all these ships right here. When we punch in, we punch straight through. Just not my scouts. Not too big a pain in the ass.
I want games. No.
We're 39 the pirates are getting
Still can't buy it,
savvy.
Maya.
You don't have enough money?
No, it doesn't come on this type. It only comes on the computer.
On the computer?
Yep.
Dad,
What?
can you buy that game?
No.
It's a mod, Maya. We don't buy it.
How do you get it?
You have to go download the mod.
You download it?
Yeah.
I really want the book.
Sick.
If the mod's not out there, I'll keep it. Mama, it's candy
Beautiful.
meal. The candy meal.
Choose what mystery the examiners will fathom next.
Drop out about some.
Mom, this been out for a while.
Excuse me. Computers. Good. Let's see. Edit. I don't need the bomb anymore. Okay.
Hmm.
Go ahead and strip the bombs off them. I don't need it for that. I can just make bomb catches if I need to. Crazy. Wait for. I kind of want a Dark Horse Terraform. Yes. Make a couple of bomb catches for that purpose. Let's see ships when I shot. Let's see where we stand. Three. You. Silent. You're level 2. Silent. Go.
You are killing me.
Production. What do we got? This. Research lab. They have a
You don't turn the tree.
Why? Why, Mom?
Because I don't. You turn the tree? Oh yeah.
have a nice healthy fleet. Plenty of money to sit on to upgrade the ships. Jeez. These pirate ships are getting bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah. What? Sure, Maya. Sure, Maya. I cannot come cut him up, though.
Great fires. Plan. Pollution's coming down. Half of the food loss is awesome. Cleaned up. Nice.
Maya.
46. This is 25, 311. That's gonna be so bad. Spy Juliet recruited. Spies are starting to spend. We definitely need a local shipyard. Agents there. I'm gonna need a toxic processor after all of this. That's destroyers here. Wonderful. I'm so grateful that we just upgrade with money instead of doing the old refit system. That was such a pain. Shipyard. And this. Keep my command points going up. There's a cruiser. Excuse me. Here you got, I need a starbase for sure, and a marine barracks from Brow. God, I can't believe I overlooked that. I didn't think it was. It showed me all the other ones. Tachyon Communications, ECM jammers. Foreign rooms over there. Good job, spies. Keep stealing technology. This. My fleet strength is really, really low because of my technology, but that's going to change as I continue to steal techs from the side.
I strive not to let my emotions hinder our progress. Sometimes it is no easy task.
No, dude, I am.
That is regrettable.
It's hostile toward us. That's fine, it happens.
Welcome to GNN.
Uh-oh. What?
A quarantine has been hastily established around a Darklock colony due to the rapid spread of a deadly plague. The disease has the potential to kill millions! All scientists at the colony are now focused on finding a cure.
Well, that's not good. Play. Okay. That'll keep you guys alive, I guess. Man, it sucks to be you guys having a plague and shit. I am going to cut the stream.
And now, the news.
Oh, after this.
With their latest discovery, the Cylon Quanta has raised the number of dark and unwelcoming ancient tourist attractions in the galaxy to 3. Who even builds these things anyway?
I'm going to head and cut the stream here for one now. Someone to take care of. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, go ahead and follow the stream if you want to know when more content's coming out. Go ahead and come onto my YouTube page. I'll be uploading it there as well, so you can follow it and keep up. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.